My name is Emrys Morgan. I joined the staff at Rochdale College of Art in 1980 and left in 1996. When I first arrived at Rochdale College of Art, it was really creative and vibrant atmosphere. The students were in the studios 36 hours a week. There was adult education facilities, evening classes in sculpture, painting, printmaking, ceramics, and I think there might have been textiles. So it was a great resource for the community, as well as running courses for students to go on to university. We also ran the Saturday morning classes for kids up to 16. So it was, as I said, a good resource and a good kind of nurturing ground and feeder for the courses being run at the college. I like to think that the creative process, I like the word praxis because it's not a practice. It doesn't have determined outcomes in the creative fields or the artistic fields. There is also an element of intuition, processes that are changed, transformation of materials, and those develop organically through that process. So it's not like a predetermined outcome. So that was really interesting in the range of students from different backgrounds and their different experiences coming together as a group, but having different interpretations and different kind of ideas that generated out of the projects we ran. We also had the facility to have money to provide for visiting lecturers who are mostly practicing artists in their own right. This is what a lot of art colleges did. They actually supplanted like the economic side so they could have a few days lecturing in art colleges, but also developing their own practice. And that was quite an invaluable source for the students to see and hear their kind of experiences and their developing practice. Student hours were cut, and eventually I think a full-time course went down to 21 hours when I was there. Well, that was the part-time mode when I first started. As I said, it was 36 hours full-time, and the whole ethos of the college when I joined, as I said, was really vibrant. We carried on even into the evenings. You know, it wasn't a 9 to 5 kind of work day. It carried on through. We would carry on through, go to the pub afterwards, have discussions. A lot of discussions were held in a formal setting within the college as well, where students could discuss within a group format of their developing ideas and experiences. So there was a great kind of dialogue going on within the staff and student body. So a lot of things happened really well, really quite imaginatively in those early years. You have materials, thought, and action. This is my kind of framework of the artistic process. And within that kind of three-tier things of materials, thoughts, and process, you get a symbiotic relationship between all three, and it gives rise to a creative thing that's not predetermined because things change, things are in flux. You know, like Picasso said, something like, if you know the outcome, it's not worth doing. Or Paul Klee saying, you've got to take a line for a walk. Paul McLaren was an adult student at the college. I teamed up with him because we had ideas of working using art as a social tool. if you like. So it was a bit like social sculpture, you know, trying to use art as a tool and to engage in different ways of making and presenting art, outside and inside the gallery system. It was mainly outside because we weren't restricted, because galleries often have a 2, 3 year, 5 year, sometimes wait. So we wanted to be more proactive in that sphere. Then Karen Lyons and Paul Hayward joined our group, and we managed to do various things. And also with the council, we set up, well, this is actually, there was a Rochdale Arts Festival, which we put on before after started, which was land art at some outside spaces in the landscape, in the town of Rochdale, on grass verges and stuff, and video presentation in pubs and clubs, and artwork in the windows of shops. So there was a little like mini arts festival going on.